riding around in my spaceship. I'm sorry. Today on Mumbles, we're not doing a rambling. Nope. We're still in our other location. So sorry about the sound and stuff in advance. Now today we'll be reviewing Everspace, which is a game that recently launched on Xbox One as well as PC. So definitely check it out. First off the bat, I gotta say one thing. As a fan of the old classic game, and some of you are gonna know this, some of you will be like, Mumbles, I gotta go look that up. TIE Fighter EXE. This game is a real joy to play because as someone who likes flying games, there's not a lot of them to pick from anymore. It seems like that's a genre that's kind of died almost. And I miss those space games where you're fighting and flying, so this was a real treasure for me to review. Now that we talked about the controls, let's talk about the gameplay. Now as I said, this is basically a spawn, fight, salvage, die, retry. That's basically what this game is. Now, just the gameplay itself in this game is enough for me to be blown away by it. Now the story is nothing spectacular in this game, but the gameplay, the way that you fly and you have to fight, you have to explore the sectors, and the best part about it is unlike in some games where, you'll die and then you think, oh God, no. I have to go back through the same part and try to beat that same guy again. No, my friends. In this game, it is randomly generated. So basically, every time you die, the experience that you experience the next time is something completely different. Whether it be from the map being different because you have to jump to different sectors, whether it be the map being different, the area itself being different, everything is different. So you'll never get two playthroughs that are exactly the same, which I love. So you have that aspect. Then the fighting and the flying and all that stuff itself is just spot on. The way that they have you scavenge and things like that are just amazing. I love this game so much. So gameplay-wise, this game is really, really good. Now, it was hard. It was really hard. I had to really stop and think, okay, cons. What cons is there to this game? Because, it seems like such a perfect game to me, and I know I know some of you are saying, I hate space flying games. It's a garbage game. I understand that. But as someone who loved TIE Fighter and games like that, this game was really hard to find any cons to. The only con I can point to is the story is a little weak. After you beat the first sector, basically, you will have unlocked the main thing about the story. There is more going on in the story, obviously more to discover, but for the main part, this game is about its gameplay, which is spot on, might I add. So now all that's really left here is to give this game a score. Now, this was a difficult one for me, and I know I said that a lot, but this one was really difficult. I went back and forth, I've gone back and forth all morning. 9 or 10. 9 or 10. 9 or 10. Is the game that perfect that it can get a 10? Is an indie game that perfect at $29.99 that it can get a 10? Can it achieve a 10? We know what, Rockfish, I'm going to reward you for the work that you put into this game. It may not be for everyone, but for me, this game gets a 10 out of 10. I love it. I love space flying. I love the Star Wars, all that stuff. I am a nerd and his happiest when I can look at that kind of stuff. And it just, you created a fantastic game. I am so ecstatic that there's games like this around now. Because you used to have what was it? The Star Wars games, the fighter, you'll know them and you'll probably yell at me in the comments about them. But yeah, I had one on the GameCube, I think it was Rogue Fighter or something, and I loved that game. And it wasn't the best game out there, but for me, for somebody that really loved the Star Wars and flying and all that stuff, I was like, yes, I got a flying game, and I played the crap out of that game. This is another one of those games I'm going to play the crap out of. I'm going to keep playing it, and you may even see some Let's Plays on it because I love this game. Please check it out, support this developer because they know how to make video games. They are a company that you are going to be hearing from a lot in the future, I have a feeling. Because Everspace is okay. Anyways, guys, this has been another episode of Mumbles. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. Please smack that subscribe button, smack the like button, smack all those buttons. Now I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.